Hi, I'm Chad Torgerson with Directional Faith, where my goal is to help you find faith with a purpose. Today we're going to do something a little bit different, and we're going to talk about the Chosen TV series, which is something that I recently watched, and I wanted to give a quick review on it. Before I go any further, I wanted to celebrate a milestone with you that I'm crossing 100 subscribers. So stick around to the end of the video because I plan on giving away one of these DVDs, so stick around.
I'm going to tell everyone.
I was counting on it.
So if you're wondering what the Chosen TV series is, it's a TV show that follows the life of Christ from his early ministry, and the goal is actually to take it all the way through the crucifixion, the resurrection, and the early days of the church in future seasons. It's a great show. I loved it so far. I think that they did a great job of being able to follow Christ's life and did a really good job of developing characters that maybe we don't know as much about, giving some backstory to them. Now, of course, some of this isn't biblical. And if there's any of you out there that are going to be upset about that, know that going into it, that these aren't truly biblical stories, all of them. They take the Bible stories and they kind of expand on them a little bit, because it wouldn't be enough to really create a whole TV series based off of just what you have there. I mean, I guess it could, but you'd be missing a lot of dialogue and a lot of character development. So what the producers and writers have decided to do is to give each one of the characters a little more backstory and fill in the gap a little bit. And of course, like I said, that's not part of canon, but at the same time, I think they did a really tasteful job of handling that, because obviously that's a very sensitive subject for them to cover. Throughout this season, you're going to see scenes from the Bible that you'll recognize. Obviously, one of the more famous ones that you'll see in the first season has to do with Peter going fishing and struggling, and Jesus coming and telling him to cast the net, and them not being able to pull all the fish in. So you'll see other stories like that that truly are biblical. And they've just added to the storyline to help you really understand how important those moments were in the lives of Peter and Mary Magdalene and everybody else. The series itself, obviously you would think, is going to be 100% focused on Jesus. And actually, you don't even get to meet Jesus until a couple episodes in. You only get rare glimpses of him in the very beginning. And what the show really does a great job of is helping you learn some other major characters, such as Peter and Mary Magdalene and Matthew, and the journeys that they're taking just before Christ calls them into their ministry. I thought it was really fun the way that they explored the different characters and how they fit into the overall bigger picture, what their lives might have been like. And it's a great way to be able to kind of follow along with the life of Christ and be able to feel like you were there. One of my favorite prayer practices I learned is about praying with Scripture. So when you're reading Scripture, you imagine yourself in the scene. And honestly, I've often used movies like The Passion or that old Jesus TV series that was on CBS years ago, use images from that to help me, imagine that in my own mind, that I pictured some of those because I wasn't there. I don't know what it looked like or what the people dressed like or what their houses looked like. So those always help me. And this TV show does an even better job, that they really give a good picture of what life was like during Jesus' time. Now, the series wouldn't be anything if they didn't have good acting to follow up to good writing. And they've done a great job of that. They've cast people that you've never heard of before to fill in for roles that really are iconic people within the history of the church. And they've done a fantastic job. Not only have they been respectful to Scripture in their portrayals, but they've also done a great job of being able to really develop those characters and show the emotion and show the struggles and issues that they faced during that time. So if you're interested in watching the movie, you're probably wondering, where do I go to watch it? I personally watched it on pureflix.com. I downloaded the app onto my TV and I watched it from there. Obviously, you could also buy the Blu-ray or DVD. And there's actually some of the episodes, I don't know if they're going to release them all yet, but all the episodes are going to be released on YouTube itself. So I'll make sure to leave links for all those options for you. I personally like that if you were to either pay through PureFlix or you're able to buy the Blu-ray DVD, it's going to help them create future seasons. They need to generate money to be able to do this. And so it's one of the reasons why I wanted to give a copy away, because I thought it was a good way to be able to support such a great effort, because I really want to see season 2. And supposedly there might be about 8 or 9 seasons coming up. So I really hope to see more of that in the future. So if you can, find a way to either buy the Blu-ray DVD with the link I give you, non-affiliated, And if not, they also have an option for you just to donate some money. So consider doing that and support a good, worthy cause. Okay, the moment you all been waiting for, time for the giveaway. I'm going to put all the official rules down in the comments, so make sure you read through those. This giveaway is not sponsored by the Chosen TV series or YouTube. It's completely on me. I'm just buying a DVD or Blu-ray and sending it to you, so don't look to them. It's all on me, and I just wanted to thank you for supporting me. I've reached this 100 subscriber milestone, and there's something I wasn't sure I was going to be able to do. I want to continue to move forward with this. So if you want to enter the contest, I just want one thing. Just make sure you're a subscriber. If you're not a subscriber now, go ahead and subscribe. And I know that if we've hit that 100 mark, the more people subscribe, the less your chances get. So I'm going to make a special deal with you that for every 100 subscribers, so if I get to 200 subscribers, I'll give out 2 DVDs. If we make 300, 400, 500, I'll send out 5 DVDs. If we go beyond that, hey, we'll figure it out. I'll make sure to cover that. I just really wanted to thank you for all the support. So I'm going to run the contest through the end of the month. So on May 31st, 2020. So if you're subscribed by that time, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pick one name for every 100 subscribers. And I'll make sure to contact each one of you and send a Blu-ray to you. Or DVD if that's what you choose. All right, so that's my take on the Chosen TV series. If you're interested in building faith with a purpose, make sure you subscribe. Check out some of my other videos, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye-bye.